Look at you! You are so in demand. Your career is on such an upward trajectory that you've been asked to double shot a date. And why is this? Probably because you're awesome. And I want to make sure this uptick in your popularity proceeds unimpeded. That's why I want to offer you my 5 tips to mastering the art of the double shot. I'm Mike Quackenbush. This is Till We Make It. And here on the channel, I make videos for professional wrestlers no matter where they are at on their journeys. And I do this in part because during the first few years of my own career, I had no mentor. I had no coach. And with hindsight, I can say quite confidently, that played a real role in me not achieving some of the goals I had set for myself. And I don't want that same fate to befall you, my friend. I never want you to feel as if your dreams are unattainable for lack of insight or for knowledge. And that's why I'm here sharing my decades-long experience in front of the cameras as a pro wrestler, referee, commentator, and ring announcer, and my behind-the-scenes experience as a promoter, booker, agent, coach, and consultant. And today on Till We Make It, I want to serve up a 5-step template to help you navigate double shotting to bookings. So what are you going to do? This second booking offer has rolled in. You are going to check the logistics. Is it possible to honor the booking you've already committed to, make the commute, and arrive in time to perform at this proposed second booking? And the travel might not be possible. If so, you're already dead in the water. But so that we can move on to step 2, let's assume that it is possible, that you could do the first booking, make the travel, still arrive in time for that second booking. When you're computing the logistics, bear this in mind. A commute through the heart of a major city during rush hour is going to be very different than traveling through rural countrysides on a lazy afternoon. And if you're using a navigation app that reacts to traffic in real time, if you are checking that in the middle of the night, that will not be an accurate reflection of what your daytime or early evening travel might be like. So the logistics are possible? Terrific. Let's move on to step 2. You need to have a conversation with whomever booked you for your first obligation of the day. And you need to ask if they object to you attempting to double shot the date. Now, provided that they agree, you want to immediately follow up with this question. How early can you go on that first card? Keeping in mind, of course, the ideal position is to be the opening match. That way, you have very little delay in getting out of the first venue and on your way to booking number 2. So you know the commute is feasible and company number 1 has given their blessing. Now it's time for step 3. You're going to call company number 2 and confirm that booking. And when you do, you're going to remember to ask them these 2 things. Number 1, how late can you go on their card? The earlier you're on card number 1 and later on card number 2, the wider that window is for you to make the trip. And the second thing you want to ask them is who you'll be working with and for their contact information. That way you can be in touch with them in advance. Now this next part is really important, so keep watching. If you're in a position where you can have a fresh set of gear for booking number 2, then pack that and have it at the ready. However, if you are in a position where you're going to have to wear the same gear at booking number 1 and booking number 2, let me advise you to keep a pair of sneakers handy for the commute. And here's why. Trust me when I tell you, you do not want to walk on the sidewalk or in the street in your wrestling boots. You do not want to get any gravel or other debris lodged in the sole of your wrestling boots. Not only is it dangerous to whomever your next opponent might be, but it also diminishes the value of your investment. You just aren't going to find a quality pair of wrestling boots for less than $150 or $175. So don't put any needless wear or tear on those boots. Real quick, if you're finding this information helpful, take a moment. Subscribe right now down below, and don't forget to enable notifications. That way you find out every time I publish another Till We Make It. All right, now, step 5. Last but certainly not least, if possible, get someone else to do the driving. If you can recruit a friend, family member, significant other, or someone else to do the driving for you, that will free you up during the commute to be on your phone communicating with whomever you're going to work with at booking number 2, and you will show up feeling less rushed and better prepared. If you've got to make a quick change into that second set of fresh gear, you might be able to just slide into the back seat and handle that during the drive. In addition to which, if timing is really tight as you're arriving at that venue, you might be able to get dropped off, head right in, boots in hand, head to the ring while they take care of the parking. Managing a demanding schedule of bookings with professionalism demarcates you as a true veteran of the game. To ensure that the bookings you accept are of the right kind, well, click on this video up here right now for more information on that very topic. And if you'd like more of the educational multimedia I make for fellow professional wrestlers, consider joining me over on Patreon, where I release tons of additional content every single week.